కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీని వీడినందుకే జగన్ పై కక్ష సాధింపు చర్యలు సాగుతున్నాయని వైఎస్ భారతి ఆరోపిస్తున్నారు. CNN IBN కి ఇచ్చిన స్పెషల్ ఇంటర్వ్యూలో ఆమె పలు అంశాలపై వివరంగా మాట్లాడారు.
Ma'am, you have now written to the CBI director and to the Prime Minister complaining against the fact that your husband Jagan Reddy is being targeted. May I ask you, on what basis are you saying that he's being targeted?
Yes, I am, because he was not a public servant then, and none of his investors have any complaints regarding him. So I do not understand how a third party can come and have any complaints against him. He was not in power for him to have taken any decisions to favor anybody. And even otherwise, all the ministers have filed their counters in the Supreme Court saying that all the decisions taken by the government of Dr. YSR were all according to rules and procedures, that everything was right with those decisions. Then where is the case? Why is Jagan still in jail?
Jagan Reddy in jail since last year. Are you saying that he's in jail because it's the Congress party which has relentlessly targeted him?
See, one correction is Jagan has been in jail since last May. That's a year now. I myself have the same question. Why is he in jail? Is it because he provided employment to so many people? Is it because he was a successful businessman? Is it because he was living in Bangalore away from power? Why is it? I think it's only because he chose to come out of Congress. See, when his father was CM, none of these allegations were there, none of these cases were there. 15 months after my father-in-law died, they ordered an inquiry over a man who is no more. And they framed Jagan in it. Jagan, who was not even a part of the government then. And just 1 month after he leaves the Congress. And the person who filed the case was also a Congress MLA who was made a minister. Just a month after he filed this case, he was made a minister.
You're saying that it's the Congress party which is targeting Jagan Reddy. Let me ask you, who in the Congress is targeting him? Would you say that it's the Congress president who's targeting him?
See, the man who filed the petition said he did it on the behest of Mrs. Gandhi. So I don't know who is behind this.
No, ma'am, you say that it's at the behest of Mrs. Gandhi, but I still don't get this. On one hand, you yourself are saying that it is Mrs. Gandhi who is responsible for the mess that your husband is finding himself in. On the other hand, your party goes ahead and supports the UPA nominee in the presidential campaign. Were you looking, Ms. Reddy, for some kind of a quid pro quo from the government in return for supporting the candidature of Pranab Mukherjee as president?
I think the presidential election is beyond parties, no? A president is supposed to be somebody who is above parties. So our party chose to support Pranab Mukherjee because he had a lot of experience. He's been a statesman for so many years in this country, and also Jagan respects Pranab Mukherjee.
No, ma'am, respect is all very well, but you're not answering the basic question that I'm raising. Were you looking for support from the Congress party to help Jagan come out of jail if you were willing to support the UPA in the battle for presidency?
No, not really. See, had there been probably some kind of an understanding, Jagan would have been out long back. And the second thing that you fail to consider is, in the FDI vote, our party voted against the government, whereas the Telugu Desam party chose to abstain. Whereas we voted against the government in line with the thinking of the people.
Then let me put it this way, Ms. Reddy. If this is the state of affairs between you and the Congress, that you're directly naming today the Congress President Sonia Gandhi for being responsible for the fate of your husband, is it then correct to say that you will not be supporting any UPA formation at the centre in future, that you will not be supporting any Congress-led government even in Andhra Pradesh?
I think it all depends, 1 year down the line. It depends on the mood of the nation, mood of the people of the state. See, because Jagan has always listened to the voices of the people. That's why he is where he is. He's in jail today, not because of any of these acts of corruption. He's there because he chose to stand by the people. And I think even then, irrespective of what it means to him, he will choose to do what the people want him to do.
No, you're not being committal there. You're not giving us a committed answer. You're shying away from answering that basic question. It's a straight question that I'm raising before you, ma'am. If on one hand, you are accusing none less than the Congress president for targeting Jagan Reddy, why are you not being very clear about whether you will still be supporting a Congress-led formation at the centre or not?
That's what I'm saying. No, irrespective of what it means to Jagan, if the people of the state want it, he will do it. If there is so much negativity against the Congress, then he might not do it.
Okay.
It all depends on that day.